Hey guys, it's Chrysanth. Some of you have suggested to me that I should do some live commentary, or well, not live commentary, but a commentary of some sort in Naval. So I'm trying to do one now in my new ship that I used to hate, the Indefatigable. I used to hate it because she was so slow, but I made this one out of teak, so hopefully this one's a bit better. Now, if you're wondering why I started this battle in a weird position, that's because when I actually started this kill mission, there was no game audio, again. So what I had to do was to just run away first, get some safe distance, restart the game, and here I am. Always nice to have a fast ship. Now I loaded my Indies broadsides with carronades and standard long guns on the chasers. It's a standard, I guess, frigate build for me. Especially with 42 pounders, then you can just hit anything above you much easier than 32 pounder carronades. Right. So there's always well, I would say there are two ways to do these kind of missions. One is to go left, well, your target's right side, and cause leaks, because he will surely heal, especially when it's a victory like that. But the goal of this battle is to not get the fastest kill as possible, like in hostility. I want to farm XP to unlock all the books in this, so I'm going to do the damage way. Which will take a lot longer, probably, but we will see how this goes. And as usual, as you might have seen me do before, is always just go broadside to broadside for the first salvo. Always remember to set it to parallel, because you don't want gunners to shoot at the angled side. That will increase the angle of penetration, which makes your broadside a bit less punchy. After the first turn, I immediately turn back hard right, come about, and shoot my starboard side broadside. Depower hard right, just to keep the turning circle tight and not to drift too far downwind. This is not going to be effective, by the way, but why the hell not? I do get some penetrations. Right, complete the turn and try to get behind him again. Now in this kind of situations, if you see the enemies already shooting at you, you want to angle as soon as possible. You see how I bounces his shot. But what you don't want to do when he's firing is to present your full bow in like this. Of course I'm doing it. You see the crew count. He's killing my crew through the bow ring. Right, should be well angled enough, relatively speaking. Right. What I like to do here is to depower, turn sail, turn the rudder, and fire. This way you keep the shots still aimed at the ship instead of shooting behind it. Because we're going the opposite direction, the relative speed is higher, so we don't want that. Let's continue turning. Now there's always when you're doing this, there's always the danger of you get too close and too slow. So before that ever happens, what you want to do is to control your speed and the situation. You see what I'm doing here? I turn my yardarms parallel to the wind, so I don't catch any wind that keeps my ship slow. And that way I can maintain distance. Right, he looks like he's going to finish the upwind turn. Let's go for the stern brake here. This ship definitely feels way better with teak instead of live oak. Alright, that's your speed, that's your speed. don't let your speed go below 3 knots. Well, 3.5, but I always keep it 5 because I've been dragged once when I was going at 5 knots, so that's a kind of bullshitty. Right, this is the same situation after the first pass. You want to wait for him to turn the other way around. You can just depower and cut your sail. Actually, let me turn right a bit, so I'm already angled when he has his broadside on me. Keep an eye always on your compass, see where your ship is going, see where the wind is going, and see where your relative position is against the enemy ship. That will always help you out. It's taking a while, isn't it? Well, it's always good to be patient. I know, I'm not the most patient man around. I'm aware of that, but in battle, it will save your ship, well, your life. Yep, well angled. Good enough considering the ship has only 90 side thickness. Alright, let's continue the ride. I don't know why I keep doing this with baronets. It's such a waste of time. Hey, I killed 2 crews, so it's something. Right. Remember to always keep your ship angled, whatever the circumstances. Good enough, I guess. I did lose some crew. Depower, keep the turning. Oh, shut it. That was a bad timing one. Right, depower. Of course, timing always good. Ah, he's not continuing his turn. What is this? This is suspicious as well. That was not part of the plan, obviously. That was a bad shot too. Positioning 101, stay behind, stay upwind. Unless you have other planned, and you know what you're doing. So, like kiting 5 ships or 10 ships. In that case, kiting is always better, but 1v1, stay upwind. If you go downwind, that means you're no longer dictating the engagement. The enemy is. Starting to screw here. Let's see what he's going to do this time. I don't like the way he turns. He's going to present me with the better side. Let's see if I can get to his port side and make him turn to the north again. That way he can keep presenting me his weaker side. I guess not. Shame. Oh, is he turning? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that was too sharp of a turn. I wasted most of the broadside. It's gonna take a while, isn't it? Now in this situation, you know it's going to attack upwind again because they're just being AI. Because I guess in his targeting system, you're behind him, so he needs to do whatever he has to do to get you in his firing angle, which is Now this situation is always a bit tricky for me, because I don't know what to do most of the time. If I sail just past him, I'll be on his starboard side after he tacks upwind, which means his strongest side, and I don't want that. If I slow down here, I'll probably... Oh, crap. Oh, bugger. Angle, quickly. Yeah, I guess even when angling, it was a bit too close. It's fine, I can afford another broadside here. Please don't do something so risky. Do what I say, not what I do, type of thing. Because this is just asking to be deleted. Oh crap, now he's so far upwind from me. That was a mistake in judgment making. I shouldn't do that. The only way I can do it now is just to stay here, not moving, and wait for him to pass me wind-wise, so he gets downwind of me. Oh, by the way, look at my sails. If you have your yard arms turned towards the wind, you will reverse. So, if you need to stop anywhere in a short period of time, always do this. Always help. His angle is still too good. Come on. I hope that's the full broadside, so... This is going to be the end of my new ship if I do this so recklessly, by the way. I hope I can still angle in, even with a bad wind. Nope. I'm going to take a lot of damage. Don't do this one. What's he doing? He doesn't want to move any... Oh, shit. Okay, time to attack. Because fuck this shit, I'm out of here. That was a lot of mistakes. Maybe I should concentrate more on fighting instead of on talking. Maybe. Gotta wait, gotta wait. Come on, repair faster, crew. Alright, that's his... Not the full broadside yet. There we go. Here comes the 42s. It's gonna hurt. Alright, time to run the other way around. Alright, time to GTFO. Stop poking holes in my ship. Well, in this kind of situation, I guess, you don't want to present your full stern towards him because, you know, stern drag is a thing and it kills, so yeah. Speaking of kills, I'd like to refer to some of my crew. Oh, for the love of God, no. Come on, repair faster. Doesn't mean I cannot repair more. Ah, damn it. You know what? I'm just going to leave this one. Yeah, screw this. I'm no longer in the mood to do something like this. Run away! At least the music is nice. Sayonara, sunshine. I'm leaving in 20 seconds. Don't you dare, me. Well, I guess I'll see you in the next video and hopefully I complete it. Unlike this one. Bye bye. Thanks for watching.